Are the British too snooty to do their own laundry? For almost a century now, the Royal Navy has been employing Chinese servants on warships. What for? To wash their clothes. Since the 1930s, hundreds of Chinese laundrymen have worked on Britain's warships. Most were hired from Hong Kong. They would wash and iron sailors' uniforms, even their white tablecloths. But now the UK is ending this tradition. Why? Amid fears of espionage. The Royal Navy fears that Chinese laundrymen may have been forced to spy for Beijing, that China could threaten the servants' families back home to make those on board ships pass on Royal Navy secrets. These are the same helpers who have fought wars alongside the British Navy. Many have even paid with their lives. Now you would think, with the Chinese servants gone, maybe British officers will deal with their own laundry on their own, or at least employ helpers from their own country. That it would be a wake-up call, a break in the cycle. But let me be clear, that's not the case. It seems it is fellow Britons, rather below Britons, especially those in power, to wash their clothes. The Navy will now employ Nepalese Gorkhas to do the job. On a voyage to the South China Sea, 3 Chinese men were blocked from serving on the HMS Queen Elizabeth, which the Royal Navy's flagship aircraft carrier reports say a 4th Chinese laundryman was also dismissed this month after 39 years of service. Why? Because his family lives in Hong Kong. Only those Chinese nationals whose families have moved to Britain are being allowed to work. Officials say the Navy has no choice but to cut their historic ties with Chinese laundrymen. What is the UK so afraid of? Ken McCallum, the head of the MI5, warns that China is attempting to steal nuclear technology secrets from the UK. By doing so, it wants to disrupt the AUKUS security pact. McCallum has also issued similar warnings over espionage in the past. You see, the Royal Navy wants Asians to do their menial tasks. It wants their servants to look a certain way. But hiring Chinese laundrymen is too big of a risk now. So, it is making do with Gorkhas. You would think that colonialism is behind us. But is it really? Well, the Great Britain never fails to surprise us. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.